Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well. So we're almost done with the preview mode. So today we're going to go through PP and Square, or I guess SQY. So YieldMax has a lot of ETFs and which ones are worth your money. And we're almost there in terms of figuring out like the preview and some of the kinks in terms of like this whole process. So thinkorswim has a lot of interesting things to look at, but will the viewers come? But just in case this video idea fails, like don't get too attached to this. This is very manual and time intensive. So by the time this video is released, some of the data will be stale. So at the time of this recording, we're still going through like the February 2nd weekly expiration cycle. But it might be interesting to see kind of like the effect of like any expired short calls before they get deleted. The Sizzle Index is measures like the option trading activity versus the 5-day average. So it solves a few problems and it's been around for a while. And this is I'll also try to show like basic value at risk stress testing. So out of respect for OGs like retiring dividends and max convexity, I won't be covering Tesla, Coney, Triple QY, JEPI, IWMY yet. Uh, I think there's still plenty of work to do on like some of the other YieldMax ETFs, and then also I don't want to like compete on in terms of like daily views because otherwise it's just gonna in terms of like the overall community, like I think like watching two sets of videos for like this stuff is pretty good enough. So I want to cover like the stuff that doesn't really get talked about too much. So let's just take a look at the platform. So on the left, just as a reminder, the left-hand side is the short call, right hand side is the short put, and then in the middle is the long call. So you notice something interesting this time. They also had the split strikes or like the rolling of calls, and then in this one, this is interesting. I don't think I've seen this before, where they've rolled down like this down to like the 63 strike below the original long call, so it's kind of inverted. And then the implied volatility range is between 59 and 21. So at 50, it's close to the top of this range, and that's probably because like the recent earnings, and I guess like the people weren't too thrilled with it. The Sizzle Index is 0.36, which is almost like a third of like what it would normally trade at. And just for comparison, let's just take a look at PP. It's probably not going to be too good. And well, in fact, there's nothing, so that which is unfortunate. And then the Sizzle Index is 66, so it's well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's like two-thirds of what it normally trades at, so like I guess maybe one or two. So that's quite unfortunate to see. There's I have a feeling like this is probably one of those unloved YieldMax products, but time will tell. So let's just see what happens. All right, so right now we're down like about 18,000, but let's just see what happens if we go all the way to expiration. All right, so we stand to make a little bit of money, and then if price goes up, it's 260, and then price goes down, it's 787 $1,000, and then of course we have to divide this by like the number of outstanding shares, and let's just see what happens when we bump up the volatility a little bit. All right, so it's not too bad, even if at 1%, still make a little bit of money, so that's good. And let's hope that Square also makes some good money out there. So let's see. Let's just change this. Okay, so it looks like for Square, like the short options are kind of heading in the right direction, so it's going down, so that's good. Unfortunately, the long call is also heading down. That's not good. The short put it's kind of curving up, so that's kind of interesting to see. I would expect the short put to kind of like tilt down also. But anyway, the implied volatility range is 83 and 36. So right now it's 58, so it's kind of in the middle. And then the option activity is about half of what it would normally trade at, like for the 5-day average. And let's just see what happens to the actual ETF itself. Okay, so it's not too well. I mean, I'm talking in terms of like just overall yield max. I guess 12 is better than nothing. And this is interesting. It's actually split between like the calls and puts. So not too bad, I guess. And it's trading about 2/3 of what it would normally trade at the 5-day average. So let's just take a look at. Ooh, I hope I didn't miss anything up there. All right, so let's just return back to square. Okay, obviously that's not like a. There's probably like some. This is definitely like a data issue because there's no way they lost 36 billion. Um. All right. Hope I didn't do anything wrong. Oh yeah, this is probably just a bug. There's no way they lost 36 billion. I hope I didn't click on anything wrong. All right. Well, unfortunately, guys, like it's probably just like this weird bug or something. Like none of this makes sense. Like over here, and this unfortunately this shows you kind of like the limitations too. Like sometimes like there's like either bad data or like there's just like some weird glitch. So anyway, sorry about that, guys. But I hope you guys like see the value in potentially doing this in the future. I think it might be more interesting in addition to like just regular like spreadsheets. This might be something interesting to look at as well. So this will definitely be a slow rollout, but I think I want to try to speed things up when we go like on the same day, uh, like more real time. That might be more interesting. And then of course, like if the video idea fails, then just have some treasuries, dividend aristocrats, etc., just to round out your portfolio. And then the risk, of course, like you see in like the risk profile graphs, that these won't have like good capital appreciation, and the yields won't be consistent from week to week, and there's no guarantee of profits. So of course, like I hope you guys could consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. I appreciate all the new subscribers and old subscribers alike. And if you could help me beat the algorithm, that would be really greatly appreciated. So thank you for watching. Hope you make some good money out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.